Don't recognize anger and to inner para call to the depths of the human soul. Universality of anger, experience injustice, misunderstanding, hurting. Jung's main secret. What bothers you the most in others is actually a whisper that comes from your soul and has not yet listening to. The idea that anger is not out of external, but the shadow is the self. The promise of understanding reflections and recovering power, overcoming emotional vortices and personal perception. 1. Anger is a sign, not an enemy. Instead of seeing anger as a source of shame, don't accept it as a messenger. How do I stop getting angry? Instead, what is my anger trying to tell me? Question. Anger points to internal problems such as betraying himself, overcoming borders, or carrying the expectations of others. 2. The reflected shadow always returns. It is seen that the denying itself has grown in others. Denying the shadow is that it reflects a side that one does not want to see. It is a humble act of integration, both light and dark sides of the shadow. 3. People who disturb the most are the deepest teachers. Emotional unstable people are not a coincidence but invites, not the behavior of others but to examine their own reactions. Wounds need mirror to get into the light of day. Why does this happen to me? What can I learn from this? Question. 4. Feeling anger doesn't mean you have to act with it. That the director is not suppressing or expressing anger. It is to consciously hold the practice of observation of anger in the body and at the same time observing as a witness. Instead of reacting automatically, the opportunity to choose an answer that suits who you are. 5. You can't control anyone. You can direct yourself. Most of the anger stems from expectations from others. Control is an illusion that feeds pain. To understand that the only true responsibility is against him. 6. In what you haven't healed again, the repetition of the same conflicts is the search for healing of the unconscious, strengthening the pattern of reacting with anger, awareness as the first step in breaking the cycle. 7. Self-recognition is the antidote of chronic anger. Don't stop defining yourself according to the thoughts of others. With the process of individualization, go beyond social and cultural roles. Self-recognition. The more you know yourself, the less response. 8. Silence is a strong answer. Every conflict does not need an answer immediately, revealing the facts of time and silence. Knowing that peace is more valuable than any discussion. 9. Love is also to set a limit. The accumulation of anger is caused by not setting a limit. It is emotional responsibility of setting boundaries, not selfishness. Don't limit yourself to love to avoid betraying yourself. 10. Compassion solves the judiciary. Understand that everyone carries a story and does not exactly move from fullness. When you understand someone else compassionate, go away without hatred. Leaving the judiciary is getting rid of the burden of anger. 11. Your childhood was not your mistake, but it is your responsibility for you to recover. Shaping the personal unconscious with childhood experiences. Don't look at the adult with the wounded child's eyes. Even if you can't delete the past, the power to choose what to do with it. 12. Your emotional energy is yours. It is not a weapon for others. The fact that emotional energy is not used as a means of manipulation. Anger is a personal responsibility. Speech from the location of self-regulation. 13. Anger is not power, real. Power is serenity, not confusing shouting with force. The fact that transformative power is a serene spirit energy. A person who has worked on himself can express himself without losing control. 14. Sometimes others who bother you are not what you do to you, but what you allow. What you don't resist is your fate. External anger is the distinction of attention of internal anger. What you let you keep you to continue to be done is what it is painful. 15. The calm spirit is not indifferent. It is free, the dominant of the soul with individualization. The fact that a calm person is not cold or far away. To be free. Emotional freedom allows any situation to look at serenity. Conclusion. Transformation and dailiest transition from controlling anger to understanding and transforming. The spark of awakening begins with a painful feeling. 1. Presence, current moment. Anger, stop, breathing, turning to yourself. 2. Inner language. Change internal dialogue. Talk to yourself with love. 3. Mirror. Do not realize that things that disturb others are unprocessed reflections. 4. Conscious silence. 5 minutes of silence a day. 5. Forgiveness. Don't stop holding a grudge. Understanding the hurt caused by unconsciousness. Anger, to establish a new relationship. Not the enemy, but the controller, not observed. Self-rebuilding and breaking the chains of reaction transmitted for generations. The power of rooting and inner freedom with the image of tree.